Welcome to me part 2 Halloween 2019 special here. And after our first one, Event Horizon, where I've got 5 horror-ish type titles for your delicatessen, or delicatessen if you want to be posh. Yeah, so of course, got to be a fiendish fucker. I'll probably end up being sick at end of night after eating all these fiendish fuckers, innit? You know. So what have we got? First up, folks, is Watcher in the Woods. Yeah, this were kind of a Disney movie, 80-81, I think. And I've known about it for years, but I'd never actually seen it yet. And it's basically about this family, David McCallum and his wife and 2 kids. One's Lynn Ollie Johnson. That's just for your eyes only. They play this family. They move into this country house in the middle of this kind of woods in this English estate, yeah. And Bette Davis is in it. She plays some mysterious person who lives across the way in a house. Yeah, and there's spooky kind of things going on in the woods. There's something going on. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. And I mean, it's only a PG. This were at a time when Disney were trying to break out of just doing, like, say, kids films, yeah, like cartoons and stuff. They were going a bit more kind of adulty with this. Same with Black Cauldron. That were roughly at the same time. A lot more darker cartoon than usual, yeah. And it's same with, like, Watcher in Woods, like a ghost story this time. And it's okay, it's alright. It's a bit creepy, but it's not too bad. Like, you know, it's kind of a horror movie for kids, really. But there's a few creepy bits in it, and there's like seance and stuff like this. And it's okay overall. It's not awesome, but it's alright. But it's one of these movies that's had various endings over the years, yeah. I think the original cinema ending was changed for, did they film it originally and then re-film some ending for when they re-released it again? And then I think they did another different ending, were it for video or something anyway. I think on Blu-ray you can get the different endings, yeah. Whereas this DVD I've got, it's just got one ending on it, yeah. So I think this is the original cinema print version, yeah. So yeah, it's I've seen a lot worse, yeah. So I think they remade it recently with Angelica Houston. I think in 2017. I haven't seen that version, like, so it's worth a watch. Or if you want a horror movie for kids, like, you know, Watcher in the Woods, yeah, sorted. So that's our first and our second horror for this Halloween is The Skull, yeah. 1960s film with the stalwarts of the horror genre, Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, and basically about him, Peter Cushing, playing this like collector of rare occult like boots and statues and whatever. Anyway, Patrick Wymark pops up. He's got the skull of the Marquis de Sade. You won't buy it, mate, yeah. And of course anybody who gets hold of the skull because it's evil makes them commit murders, and you know, all shit ensues for anyone who's got the skull. Yeah. So actually, an ad lib. I'm going for an ad lib. No, yeah. The skull. It does that in movie, comes after you, you know, you bastard. Yeah. So, yeah, is it any good? It's okay. It's kind of atmospheric. Directed by Freddie Francis, innit? I think the first, for about an hour, it's pretty good. And then it slows down a bit. And it seems to consist of Peter Cushing walking between two rooms for about 20 minutes. And he's like, come on, get on with it, yeah. I mean, there could have been a few more deaths involved in it, I think. But it's I mean, if you're into Cushing and Lee and that, you're probably already seen it. But I think it's worth a watch. Yeah, it's good when Skull's floating red, chasing after him. And sometimes you can see strings on it, like, you know. But a good old 60s horror type genre. It's not Hammer, I think it's Amicus in it. Yeah, and the colour's a bit icky as well. Yeah, I don't know what colour they were using. It's certainly not technical or like, you know, but yeah. The skull. The skull. I'll put it there. Can you see it there? Yeah, you can just see the top of it. Right, the skull. So that's the skull. Yeah. Scully. Next one. Prince of Darkness, John Carpenter movie, late 80s. Again, saw it in Pickies back in day, Prince of Darkness. And I've seen it a few times over the years, yeah. And it's basically about this, there's this green liquid thing below this church, yeah, swirling around, and it's becoming alive, yeah. And what is it? Is it an evil force? Is it the devil himself? Yeah, whatever. And there's all these people brought in to kind of investigate it, yeah. And Donald Pleasance plays a priest in it, and there's a few of the usual John Carpenter actors, yeah. So they're investigating it, and it becomes alive, and it begins taking over people, and it all turns to shit again, yeah. And while it works as a horror movie, it's eerie, yeah. There's a creepy atmosphere to it, Prince of Darkness, good music in it. But there were always something about it that I didn't like for some reason, and I don't know what it were. And it were fucking years before I could suss out what it were. Yeah, what is it about Prince of Darkness that I didn't like? I think, is it too slow, or is there not enough horror in it, or no? And then eventually I figured out what it were. You know what it were? I don't like any of the characters in it at all. They just come across to me as arseholes who are up their own arse, kind of thing. Which, it's unusual for a John Carpenter movie, because usually in a John Carpenter movie, you like the characters, yeah? You want them to survive to end and all this. But I just, for just this movie, for some reason, I just don't like them. I don't know, they just bugged me. He bugs me, yeah. She bugs me, yeah. They all bug me. So you know, it's good that they all get bumped off, innit? You know. But although I do like Donald Pleasance, he's good in it. I don't mind Donald Pleasance. But yeah, there are some good scenes. Alice Cooper pops up, and what's that guy what he's thinking? I've got some bad news for you, and you're not gonna like it. And then just collapses with all insects in it. Yeah. So yeah. So I'd definitely worth a watch. Prince of Darkness, even though I don't like the characters. Yeah. I've got this with audio commentary with John Carpenter, but I've not listened to it yet, but I will do. Yeah. Right. What other horrors? 2 left. Fun. Space 1999. Huh? Ooh, what you reviewing that for? You know, it's space, isn't it? Yeah, but they've just shown it. Yeah, one of the all-time great episodes, Dragon's Domain. So you'll have to wait till it loops round again for till it comes on again. Definitely the best of the first series, Dragon's Domain, about this guy who were on this space mission, yeah, and then when they get there, this monster pops up, yeah, with all tentacles and all that, and it eats people and then spits them out all mangled in, fucked on floor, you know. I was 10 when I first saw it, honest. I didn't have poo me knickers with this monster. But yeah, it's a cracking episode, that, Dragon's Domain, one of the all-time greats. And yeah, in space 1999, so watch out for it when it's being looped for the 90th time, yeah. Or if you've just happened to buy a box set, Dragon's Domain, look forward to that one. I think it's about 11th or 12th episode of the series, yeah. So yeah, Dragon's Domain, yeah. Eats people. He just spits them out. Fault. So yeah, that's one to watch out for. And our final one for tonight's Halloween's 5 film special, yeah. Original Evil Dead, yeah. It's got to be. Did me on cover there, because the other cover's crap in it. Original Evil Dead. Originally saw that on a double bill. I'm sure it was Kerry. Kerry I saw it with. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, plot of Evil Dead. They go to this cabin, find this recording and this book of the dead. With the recording says, yeah, have you said this? Chandar and Mimnon and all that. These spirits come, the Evil Dead, yeah. The spirits come out and they possess you, and then the only way you can stop them is somebody who's possessed is just chop them to bits, like, you know. Sam Raimi's debut, of course, hyperkinetic camera style and all that, yeah. Cracking movie, Evil Dead, yeah. Perfect movie for Halloween. But the thing is, what I want to say is that sometimes you hear people talk about it, the original Evil Dead, as if it's like a comedy or like a comedy horror, yeah. Evil Dead 2 is comedy horror. Evil Dead 3 is more comedy than horror, innit? Very tongue-in-cheeky. And it's same with the series, yeah. That's kind of comedy horror. But the first Evil Dead, the original, the one done in 82 or 83 anyway, is a completely serious horror movie. There is no way that is a comedy, in any comedy horror in any way, shape or form, yeah. It's totally serious. Okay, there might be a couple of laughs later with some crappy acting or some ivy effects, like, yeah, but there is no way it's played for laughs anywhere, the original Evil Dead. That's what it's got on all the other Evil Deads, yeah. It's totally serious. That's what I think anyway. I mean, people disagree and, oh no, it's a comedy horror. No, it's not. Not the original one, it's not. At all. I mean, there's even no humour in it at all, not even any one-liners or nothing unlike the others, yeah. But yeah, classic one to watch for Halloween, for Evil Dead. Yeah. So there we have it, all 5 classics. We've got Watcher in the Woods, The Skull, Prince of Darkness, Dragon's Domain, and Evil Dead. Yeah, you won't go far wrong with some of them for your Halloween special. And stay tuned for my 3rd Halloween, which will be Doctor Sleep, but it'll be after Halloween, obviously. But seeing that it's opening on 31st for Halloween, we'll have it as a Halloween. Cheers. So, looking forward to that, yeah. So that's about it, yeah. And don't forget to buy some fiendish fuckers and all, and scoff them while you're watching your movies. Sorted. Right, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in part 3, and see you later.